Hey, good morning, Facebook. Happy weekend, Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing awesome. It is an awesome day for a number of reasons, and I'm going to share with you one of them. You probably saw in the post. If you're catching this on the live, welcome. My name is Mark Avens. Welcome to the Daily Dose. This is episode number 20. Crazy to think, episode number 20. Listen, if you've been following any of them, if you've watched any of the Daily Doses, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Absolutely. Just thank you so much. I know there's lots of things you can be watching right now and paying attention to, and I truly appreciate you watching, even if it's just one episode. So thank you. And listen, if you find any value in this, all I ask is that you share this with a friend. So good morning to you. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. So I'm excited for a number of reasons. First off, I'm excited that I woke up. That's a good start to the day. If I woke up and I have another day to be blessed and to make the most of it, that's one thing. Also, while we're still, in sort of a confinement mode, they did open up, at least where we live, the beaches to some extent. Now, again, I'll just caution you. I made the mistake yesterday of going out early in the morning, and it was not supposed to be open until the afternoon, but it's allowed now for exercise. And if you're active, you're walking, biking, surfing. That's the key point. And there just happens to be waves. We just got back from a walk. So I'm very excited for a number of reasons. That A, I woke up, that I'm breathing, that I have another day to live. B, that we're able to go to the beach. If you know anything about me, my life, we live at the beach. In fact, we've been here I grew up kind of around the beach my entire life, except for that kind of short stint in New York City. But for the last 18 years here in Florida, we purposely moved to Florida to be near the coast, and just a little ways over that way, just a couple houses down, we have access to the beach, which is amazing. And if you hadn't noticed, my beautiful attire right now is the wetsuit. Yes, it's Florida. Yes, the water is warmer than up north, but yes, it's still cold enough to require a wetsuit. So I got a wetsuit on. That's the other one. That was B. Well, that was B, they opened the beaches. C is my wetsuit fits. It's kind of nice. I feel good. My wetsuit actually fits. And that's what I'm really, really grateful. Praise God, it fits. I'm so excited. What's going on, Jennifer? Hey, Evan, what's going on, man? And yes, the wetsuit fits. Hey, I knew you'd maybe check this one out. Good stuff. Hope you're doing well, brother. We're going to be out. I'm going to go right out front here. So I don't know if you're surfing or not. I'm sure you are, probably where it's the best. And I'm a little too old and lazy, but I want to share with you a couple things about my wetsuit fitting. And that's what I'm excited about. And why I wanted to share that with you is because of this. What I've realized, and it's something that my coach taught me. It's something that I've learned over the years, is it's consistency. And I want to share that with surfing, because that's also, and I'm going to share with you my first board. Check this out. So this is my first surfboard, literally like my first surfboard. So you think I just tend to hang on to things. My wife bought this when we moved. I didn't start surfing until so you see that. And now here's the board. Now look at the difference. So here's the board I'm using. Check that out. And check, you see the difference? This one's about 6 foot. Which one is that? That's 6'4", I can't remember the size of that. I can't remember. 5'9", small. That's like 5'9", 5'10", and this one's like 9'0", okay? So you saw the difference. All right, so if you don't surf, it doesn't matter. I just want to share with you the point of it. Is when I started surfing, sorry, that was like a close shot. When I started surfing, when we moved here in 2002, I didn't know how to surf. I grew up on a boogie board, bodyboarding, boogie boarding, that kind of stuff. I never really learned how to surf until I was in really like my 30s, so for the last 18 years, I've been working. When I started, it was on that big red board. Let me just show you that again. I started on that red surfboard. I had it, my wife had it custom shaped. It's actually now kind of refurbished. I don't use it too much because it's kind of an antique, right? It's like a 20-year surfboard. This local shaper shaped it for me. Anyway, point is that I was terrible at it. I wasn't any good. In fact, I wasn't having fun. I'd go out, especially here in Florida, everybody knows how to surf. My kid started surfing when he was like 2 years old. He's now on the beach surfing right now as we speak. And the point is that it took me a while. It took me being consistent. I really wanted to learn how to surf. Like I wanted to, no matter what. And that was something that wasn't going to stand in the way. I was going to learn. I was going to do what it takes. And even check this out, consistency, that's why I'm wearing that today. Consistency, on the other side, it says compounds. And it's the truth. Consistency truly does compound. So for me, when it came to surfing, I had to get out there. I had to take them over the head. The waves were crashing over the head. I had to do my part to learn what I needed to do so that I could become good at surfing, and then get better at it, and then get better at it, and then be able to have more fun and have more fun. And now what I'm looking at is here to here. Now this today might actually be better for the longer board because it's a smaller wave, but here's what I'm able to do now. If you know anything about surfing, hey Holly, what's going on? And Cynthia, if you know anything about surfing, is that it's harder to surf a smaller board. It requires more balance. It requires more stability. It requires more strength. And I'm 47. It's not like, again, it's super easy. Now it is for some guys that grew up on surfboards, but relatively hard for me. It's a challenge, but I say consistency compounds, consistency compounds. Well, why the heck do you care about that anyway? So why bother? So this daily dose that I do is a daily dose of encouragement for you to be, regardless if it be for surfing or be for you trying to lose weight or just trying not to put on weight. Like I said, I'm very excited that my wetsuit, if you see here, my wetsuit fits. It actually fits better than it did last winter, although this, it was new last winter, is because I was consistent in my efforts at being healthy and pursuing a healthy lifestyle and making sure that my clothes fit. In fact, my clothes have never fit better than my entire life. Again, it's not to brag, it's just to share with you the importance of consistency. You hear about that all the time, consistency. So listen, now look, you can look at the scale and be upset and be disappointed about what maybe you've been too consistent about over the last 4 or 5 weeks being in this kind of lockdown mode, right? So if you've been consistent drinking a bottle of wine every night, you've been consistent eating too many snacks every day, consistent not exercising despite maybe having more of an open schedule to be able to do that, it's okay that happened. What's done is done. It's in the past. What you can do now, though, and just like me, I haven't been on a surfboard now probably 2 months. We went snowboarding and then we came back and there was lockdown, so I haven't been able to surf. And, I know it's going to be a little rusty because I haven't been so consistent at it. But the good thing is I know I'll be able to pick it back up. And that's what I want to encourage you today is just think, if you've been struggling with your health for a while. Now, I'm going to point this directly to you regarding your health and your fitness level and maybe where you're at and your weight. Maybe you're disappointed the way your body looks in front of the mirror and you haven't been consistent and you've been, feeling terrible about yourself and you are stressed out and anxious and you're eating too many snacks and you're drinking too much wine and you're being too lazy. You're watching too many episodes of Netflix. Hey, don't get me wrong. I liked actually the Netflix show on the soccer guys, the soccer teams back in England. I can't remember what that British soccer movie. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off track here. But point is, back to consistency. Hey, guy. Hey, what's going on? Appreciate you for being on here. Listen, 2 things. You can be consistent. You have to put the effort into it. I didn't get good at surfing by not surfing. That's it. I didn't fit in my wetsuit because I ate all the snacks and drank all the drinks and didn't work out and exercise for the past year, right? So fortunately, we don't need these wetsuits too much longer. But guess what? When the wetsuits come off, it's just me and my board shorts, right? So I don't want to be, I know as a dad, don't get me wrong, I don't care necessarily if I have the chiseled 6-pack and I'm shredded. I'm in dad mode now. I just don't want the dad bod, right? Like, that's the deal. And you're like, well, you're the trainer coach. You better not have the dad bod. Well, it's not that it's easy. It doesn't mean just because I have the coach certificates and the trainer certificates that it means I don't have to put the effort in. In fact, I have to put a lot of effort in. Growing up, it was hard. I put weight on easy. It's just in my family, and I have to be consistent about that. So let me ask you this question: what do you need to be consistent in? And if you're not, what's today going to be? What's going to do? You have another day to breathe. You have another breath in your lungs. You have another day to do something to be consistent with. And if you struggle when it comes to your personal health, you need to reach out to me. Here's the thing, I've been doing this for a long time. Now, I'm not gonna say necessarily you'll be able to surf, but maybe we need to start on that longboard, so to speak. Sometimes people start getting on this exercise habit, right? So think of that exercise habit as like here for newbie, and then here for maybe more of an advanced type of exercise person. Here's the problem, what people tend to do, is even now I see it too, is people get where they've been maybe off track for say a couple of years or maybe several years, 8-10 years or more, and then they jump into some routine, they jump into some workout, some boot camp, some hardcore training, and then they jump right from being on the couch watching Netflix and they jump onto the surfboard that they know they're not going to be successful in, that little short board I was showing, that white one. Versus doing what you need to be consistent and take one step at a time, one day at a time, and have not just the consistency, because you could be consistently doing the bad things for your health, the things that aren't going to move the needle for you and your personal health. And here's the deal. It would probably pay so you don't waste so much time, so much effort, so much energy, so much money. You know, people talk about being expensive coming into a coaching program. My coaching program is not cheap. It isn't. But I can tell you this, that I'm going to guarantee you consistency. And I would say is think of how much money that it's costing you not to take care of your health. It could be costing you in not having so much fun. Right now, maybe the beach is open, but you're so kind of disappointed the way you look, and maybe you can't even walk on the beach or go for a run, or maybe even you want to go surf or go for a swim and you're embarrassed to put on a bathing suit or a wetsuit, maybe, who knows, whatever that looks like for you. But point is, consistency always is going to win. And you have the choice today is to maybe be a little more consistent towards the things that you need versus the things that you don't in order for you to be the best that you can be. Now, listen, my son already left to surf. He doesn't want to surf with me. So I'm going to go out there and surf. Probably there'll be a couple other people. I'll keep my social distance, but I'm going to have fun. Now, look, at 47, I'm excited. I have another day to breathe. I have a wetsuit that fits. I got a surfboard that I'm going to take down to the beach, and I'm going to jump in the water, and I'm going to enjoy myself. My body is ready. It's prepped. I've warmed up a little bit. I'm going to go down there and have some fun. It's okay to have fun when you get older. You're not too old. It's not too late. You can start today. If you need help, go ahead, send me a message. You can get on a quick call with me. What we'll do is we'll find out where you're at, where you're struggling, where maybe you're not being so consistent, and where you need to start changing your consistency, and what that's going to look like, what obstacles get in the way, and then whether or not my program is a good fit. Like I said, my program is not the best fit for everybody. It requires a significant investment in time and resources. You're going to need to invest. I'm a coach that's invested so many years and so much money in myself. Again, but the best part is you don't have to worry about figuring it out on your own. You don't have to waste time or money, going up and down the diet ladder, up and down the exercise, trying to figure out what should I do, Google searching it. You can do that. That's your choice. But if you're not where you want to be, all you got to do is ask yourself, how many more years do you need to go down that route before you realize, you know what, I'm worth the investment. I would love to go surfing. I want to go maybe for a swim. I want to put on a bathing suit and be happy with the way I look and be confident in my body, not only with a bathing suit on, but when I get out of the shower naked, right? Like that's at the end of the day, the real deal. So listen, I'm not going to talk. The waves are waiting for me. I'm out of here. Happy daily dose. Listen, if you got anything out of this, all I ask is that you share this with a friend. Share this with one person. You could share it to your page. If you want to give me thumbs up if you like this. If not, you don't have to watch this anymore. But if you do, all I appreciate is that you share it, because if this can help one person, encourage them. This is not to be discouraging. This isn't to encourage you to take the next step, to take maybe one small step. Listen, here's the thing. This is something, although it is super fun, the longboard is super fun, this is super fun as well. I can tell you, one of the big pushing factors for me in enjoying this, I knew it was a lot harder when the waves got bigger and you could have even more fun. Don't get me wrong, you can ride waves with the longboard on big waves, but I knew in order for really to have a lot of fun, at least for me, to take on this shortboard and to learn what I needed to do, and it took time. It took time. Consistency actually takes time, but I can tell you the reward, the value out of it, the fruit of the hard work that I put in to learn how to get that board, to get in, for me in a surfboard, to get in the barrel and like to catch a wave. If you've ever seen surfing and you get in underneath, there's nothing like it. It's something that like energizes me. And maybe that's why I'm so fired up this morning, because I know there's some barrels out there, and I don't know, I might be lucky enough to get one. Even if I don't, I'm just going to get in the water, feel good about myself, feel good that my wetsuit fits, that I'm going to have a surfboard, I'm going to enjoy life and enjoy my day, even during all the craziness that's going on. And I hope you do too. Listen, this is the Daily Dose. This is episode number 20. Episode number 20. I'm going to do this every single morning. Every single morning I've dedicated 8 a.m. to you, to bring you a daily dose of encouragement, because in all this craziness, you can get daily doses of negativity, of pessimism, the glass half empty, of anger, of frustration, of anxiety. You can get all of those doses, or you can choose to at least come on here for a few minutes for a daily dose of encouragement. And my encouragement to you today is to be consistent in the things that you need to be the healthiest you can be, so that you can be the best person that you can be and enjoy life to the true fullest. All right, take care. God bless. Consistency compounds. Take care. We'll see you. Have a good day.